What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time. And welcome to another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I speak with a sister out of LA. Her name, Hatina. Man, she's dope. Check out this interview we did right now. What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time with another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I'm speaking to a sister out of LA. Her name, Hatina, with an H, but it's silent, so don't say it. But anyway, she is the dope artist. Her vocal ability is so amazing. She can sing anything to any beat. It doesn't matter, folks. She's that dope. So without further ado, bring in Hatina.
Oh man, what a wonderful intro.
Yes.
Thank you.
How are you doing? What have you been up to?
Oh man, I am great. And what have I been up to? Music.
Well, you know, I gotta say, I'm digging the vibes when it comes to your music. Cause you are freaking dope. Like seriously dope. I was checking your songs out on Spotify. Folks, you gotta tap into Hatina, man. You got to. Because her music, oh my God, folks, her music is banging. Like for real. She makes music for everybody. I mean, everybody can tap into Hatina and enjoy what she's doing. Because her music, it just like, it speaks to your soul. Hatina got that music that speaks to the soul of you.
Oh, wow.
Hatina got that music where she can make you fall in love with music all over again.
Hey, all right
Hatina
now.
got that music where when you hear the music, it just brings you down that lane, that vibe, that zone. You know, you got that grown and sexy music, Hatina. That's what you got. That's what you got. That's what you might have some issues in some of your places where you be going to, because if they hear some of your music, just how you deliver the vocal, they'll be like, Hatina, what's going on here? And you're like, hey, I'm only making music that I love, baby.
That's right.
And I tell you, you're doing a great job at entertaining us here in the world. And I want to say thank you for finding that balance between what you do, love to do, and what you're really doing. I want to say thank you for finding that balance and for being yourself. I enjoy your music because you are yourself. You're authentic with what you say in the booth. And I like how you have confidence. When you get in the studio, you have confidence. You show confidence. You're oozing confidence. In talking to you on this interview, I see that's what exactly you are, is confident.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm digging the vibes, man. I really am. And folks, you got to dig the vibes too, man. And when you go tap into Hatina, this is what you're going to say to me, folks. You're going to say, well, damn, MC Angela Love, you did it again. You gonna told me to go find Hatina. We do go find her. And damn, she's dope. Just like you said she was going to be. You damn right she's dope, so tap in. When did you realize you had a passion for music?
Oh, wow. Oh, since I was young, I mean, I always loved music. I danced when I was little. So I was in dance, music, modern, jazz, ballet, all of it. And when I hit about middle school, it was about time for me to graduate. And I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go to high school. And my mom, she actually found out about a performing arts high school here in LA, public. And that's LA County High School for the Arts. So I had decided that I was gonna go for music. And she was like, what? She thought I was going to go for dance, of course. Obvious, right? But I would always get a lot of compliments about my voice. So I said, okay, I'm just going to go for it and try it, you know. And that's what I did. I auditioned, and the rest is history. I ended up getting accepted. And it shocked me because I really didn't think about it. I just did a couple of songs they told me to audition with, and I didn't think nothing of it. And the next thing I know, they contacted my mom and said I was accepted. So I was like, okay, you know. So it was a whole new world for me, learning how to read and write music, although I can't even do that now. But I ain't gonna lie. I can't. But my teacher always told me I had perfect pitch. And I was like, okay. So I started learning a lot of different things, though, about music and about writing music and how to train my voice to do certain things and stuff. So I just knew that I wanted to do music in some way.
Oh,
That's what
I'm
happened.
glad you did, because some of your songs I listened to, I heard the scale that you wrote on. I'm talking about your vocal ability is so amazing, Hatina. I'm using your name because, well, your name is dope, so I'm just going to keep using it all throughout the interview.
Go
And
use it.
I'm telling you something, Hatina, the way you sing is like your vocal range is so dope and so tight because you're polished with it, because your pitch is perfect. And when you
Oh.
hit the notes, right, you go on a scale like this. This is how your music goes. This how, I heard you go on a scale like this. You go up like this, and you come down like this. See, for those people listening on a podcast, you can't see my hand. So what I'm telling you, what I'm doing is I'm moving my arm like it's a wave, because that's how her lyrical ability is. She goes up and down the scale in waves. She can do that, folks. She can hit every note any way she wants to hit it, man. Oh my God. And it's like she does it with precision, folks. It's not like she's doing it out of happenstance, like accidentally hit it. I don't know how I did it. No, this woman here is professional with it. She knows what notes to hit, and she hits them with precision. Every song that she sings, she knows what she's doing because she has a plan of action. Before she even goes to the studio, she's already planning how she's going to attack the vocal. I'm telling you something, folks. Hatina is a perfectionist. And you got to tap into her, man. You got to tune in, because she's one of the dopest, illest artists I've ever seen in my lifetime. So go on and check out Hatina's music, man, because her music will change your life.
Oh, my goodness.
My God. You guys ain't hearing me, man. I said her music will change your life, man. When you're listening to Hatina, when you turn on a Hatina track on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Pandora, Deezer, iHeartRadio, I don't care where you go, because she's there. Anywhere there's streaming going on, Hatina is in the middle of it.
That's right.
You got to go tap in, folks. You know what? I'm not going to stop this, man. I'm going to tell you that she is dope for the rest of her life, because she is. And she's changed my life, because when I hear her music, I can't stop thinking about it. When you hear her music, you got to keep listening. You got to go over and over. And she's got a record that you can't stop playing, man. You just can't play her song once. You got to play it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. It don't matter, man. You can play her song and keep it on repeat, and you never get tired of it, folks. You never get tired of Hatina. So stop playing with me and go play her music.
You just made me think of something too. I know my Like a Butterfly EP. When it first came out a few years ago, my dad's friend had to ask for another copy. He was like, "I've played it so much, it won't play anymore. Can you give me another one?" I was like, "Wow, okay."
Exactly. Hey, it's not just me, Hatina. It's contagious. Everybody hears your music. Got to listen to it over and over and over again, because you can't get tired of it. You know what it reminds me of?
That's so good.
Castella, man.
Yes, it's my girl.
Yes, Castella.
Yes.
I love you, Castella. You are a dope artist.
Yes,
she is. Dope.
Yes, she is.
You just started, Castella, and you doing what you're doing is really amazing to me.
Mm-hmm. She rocking.
And, well, Castella, Hatina, Castella, Hatina, hey, you guys are like sisters going on here, man. Come on.
We just started too. We just had lunch a few weeks ago.
You definitely need to collaborate with her, man.
Yes, we've been talking about it.
Stop talking about it and do something about it.
We're going to make it happen.
Because you can talk about it all day until you go to the studio and actually do something about it. It's just going to be words.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Trust that.
But she lives in Long Beach. You live in L.A., right? And it's still Long Beach is L.A., right?
Yeah, we live close to each other.
Yeah. Who are your greatest influences?
Oh, wow. Let's see. It's a lot. That's like hard, but my main ones I would have to say would be Anita Baker, Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, George Benson, Ella Fitzgerald, jazz people. I love jazz, Jill Scott, oh, love her. I mean, I would love to be on a stage with her. I'm not kidding. I would absolutely love that.
You keep singing the way you're singing, and that's going to happen before you know it. That's a no-brainer, man. Jill Scott's going to hear your songs, and she's going to be like, you know what? Yes, you're going to get you may be my opener because you are
that
dope.
Sure would be dope. I would love that. I would love that.
I'm telling you, man, we should reach out to her management and say, hey, I think it's time for me to open up for you. What do you think?
I know that's right. I need to reach out to Tyler Perry too and be like, look, you need one of my songs in your movie.
And you need me in your movie, Tyler Perry. Matter of fact, I will, if you let my song be in the soundtrack, I will play in your film.
I know that's right.
Well, you got the looks. You got the looks and you got the confidence, so you might as well go all out and do everything.
I know, right? What?
Yeah, you just can't just put your music on a soundtrack without being in the film. It don't make sense. Like Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, when they asked him, the Ghostbusters 2, when they were about to film that, and they asked Bobby Brown, could you submit some tracks for our soundtrack if you want to do something a little different with this movie? And Bobby Brown said, sure, why not? But I got to be in your movie. So they gave him a part as a doorman.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yes. He said, you got one of those proton packs? My little brother, man, he really wants to be a Ghostbuster. And said, we can't give you proton packs because they're not made for kids. I remember that because I went to the movies to see Ghostbusters 2. I was a kid when it came out. Bobby Brown was one of my heroes, man.
I think I remember that. That's funny.
Yeah, if he can do that, so can you.
You're right. You're so right.
So you might as well go ahead and make it happen. Because you're dope at what you do. When you're not in the studio creating music, what do you do?
Oh, well, I have a regular full-time job, so I'm working. I work from home, though, which is a great thing, so that's awesome. And I work for a great company. My boss is great. He's so wonderful and supportive and flexible, and it's great. It's awesome. And I sell bags. So I have, I do a little side. I got my little side hustle too. So I sell bags, personalized bags with monogramming and stuff. And I spend time with my family, my friends, my close friends. That's what I do. And that works for me. It's just, but I do write. If I'm not, I'm always writing, writing music, writing something, writing. I love writing my thoughts. And if I have something that pops in my head, I got to write it down. I have to write it down. I'm like, I got to write it down. I like the writing. I know some people are good with just recording what they put. And I will do that sometimes, but I actually like writing. So I got my books, my tablets, and I just write in them, write. And just spending time with me and spending that. I don't mind going out by myself. I don't mind. I like myself. So I'll go to the movies by myself. I'll go to eat by myself. It don't matter. So
I sure hope you like yourself.
Yeah. And I work out. So I have a trainer. So I've got my little set schedule for that too. And my spirituality is important to me. So I make sure that I absolutely make time for that and make room for that. So
your song that you sent me called Forever, the official Realm remix.
Yes.
And that's going to be dropping tomorrow. Yes. But by the time you hear this podcast, it'll have been like last week.
Yeah.
So it came out last week.
June 25th.
June 25th it came out, folks. Yes, it did. So make sure you go tap in, because now that you're hearing this podcast, you're definitely going to be being able to go tap into the song. So go on to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Deezer, Pandora, and my favorite place, iHeartRadio, and tap in to Atina and check out the song Forever, the official Realm remix. And that's the song we're going to snippet today, folks. So let's talk about your song Forever, the official Realm remix. Can you tell us about the song and how it came about?
So the song is actually on my Authentically Me EP, and the original version of it. And it's about two people coming together and realizing that they're meant for each other and they're going to be together forever. That's what they want to do. They want to, they're that threefold cord, that's them and God, and they're going to be there forever together. And so it's a new, this Realm remix is like a new twist on it. It's the same lyrics, nothing's changed, but the cool part about it is that it's got this cool R&B, smooth, chill vibe to it. It's a summer vibe. It's so awesome. I love the bounce to it. And Manny Rahilu, I'll be trying to get his name right every time, his last name. Manny Rahilu, he is the Realm remix guy. That's him, the Realm remix. He does a lot of remixes for a lot of different independent artists, and he is awesome. He is amazing. And he took all of my music and everything, all of my tracks, my song, my vocals and everything, and he just made magic with them. And I'm like, this is awesome. It just came out so good, and it's perfect. It's one of those songs that you want to put your skates on and just dance to it. Just skate to it, just glide to it.
Yeah, and I'm telling you something, folks, you gotta tap in because this song is dope. I played it before you guys heard it, and I'm telling you something, I was bouncing. If a song could stop me from talking just for a moment.
And it did too. It did. You was like,
yeah, it did stop me from talking because I was like, going on. I was going on. And then all of a sudden, I heard the song and I'm like, oh. Yeah. Yo, people on the podcast.
Like,
people on the podcast, you can't see what I'm doing, but I was dancing in my chair. It's just like, yeah. It was like, oh shoot. I can it had my body moving, man. It had my feet tapping. That's how groovy it is. And I'll tell you something, Hatina, none of your songs that I've ever heard offend anybody. People can actually, all walks of life, can listen to your music and enjoy what they're hearing. And then listen to it again and again and again. And even have family night and play music from Hatina. They could do that.
Hey,
you can have family night. You can have family night. You can invite everybody to the house. You say, hey, folks, we're going to listen to some new music tonight. Who are we going to listen to today, Dad? We're going to listen to some Hatina tonight.
Yes,
and everybody's going to be like, yeah, let's listen to Hatina. And after Hatina, we're all going to listen to Michael Jackson.
Hey,
yay, Michael Jackson. Right. Yeah, we're gonna make it a Motown party up in here.
Oh my goodness.
And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna have family night over some Hatina music, man. You can do that, folks. Yes, you can. And I recommend that you do.
Yeah, the whole point is to my music is for people to relate to it. I want to make sure everybody does, and that's what I try to do. You know,
well, you're doing it. You ain't trying to do nothing. You are doing it. Okay, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. That's what it is. You are accomplishing what you set out to do, and I'm digging the vibes.
All right now.
So without further ado, folks, you're gonna have to go listen to the snippet. It's a snippet. It's not gonna be very long, but it's gonna be giving you something to let you know what Hatina can do because she's really dope. And so I'm gonna play a little snippet of y'all for this song. It's called Forever, the official Realm remix. So here it is. I told you. I told y'all. This is dope, y'all. This is Hatina, man. Tap in. That's it. You gotta go. You want to hear the rest of it? You gotta go to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Deezer, Pandora, and my favorite place, iHeartRadio. That's where you gotta go because if it's streaming, Hatina is in the middle of it. I done said that before, and I'll say it again. Yes. Tell us some of your experiences you've had since you've been making music.
Some of my experiences. Well, I have to say that pre-pandemic, when I jumped back into my music and hitting it full force, I had the opportunity to open for quite a few people, share the stage with some wonderful artists like the Fifth Dimension, which was awesome. And the Rose in Pasadena, because I've built such a great relationship with them, they started calling me to open for a whole bunch of other artists. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, one of the really cool experiences, I have opened for Ruben Studdard before, but the coolest one was John B. And the reason why is because we went to the same high school. And he knows my one of my best friends. I think they're around the same. I think she's a year younger than I am, so they're around the same age. So he was there, and when I looked at him, I was like, "Hi, John," and he's looking at me, and he was like, "I feel like I know you." I was like, so I go LA County High School for the Arts. He was like, oh my gosh, hey, what's going on? It was crazy. It was like a serious reunion. And my best friend was actually here. She lives in Florida, but she flew out to help me and to be here for that show. And I mentioned to him, told him, hey, you remember Shamika? He said, yeah. I said, well, she's here. He was like, what? And it was just like so awesome. It was really a great night. And we paired together so well because the songs that I picked, besides not just my own original stuff, but the songs that I selected, my song selection for that night totally fit his genre and in that era. And it was just, you could hear the crowd just singing. They was all singing along with me. It was so awesome. Like, it's like, it was so epic. It was such a great feeling. And I've been trying to catch up with him so that we could, possibly schedule to do another show actually together. So we'll see what works with that. But that was a really awesome experience, I have to say. It was so fun.
I think you should do some background in some of his music. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
And you harmonize. Hey, John B., this is MC Andrew Love from Let's Chat and Jam. How you doing, sir? And I just wanted to say to you that this lady here, Hatina, she's dope. And you know this already. That's why she was the opener. But yeah, forget all that. What you should do is collaborate. Make a song with Hatina. Because I'll tell you something, John. Hatina is the next big thing. She is. And you should know this by now. If you don't know this, and you were sleeping when she was on the stage. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you, bro, and this is, hey, I'm only making suggestions. I'm not trying to tell you anything to do with your talent because you're dope. But
he is dope.
Atina's dope too. And you both would sound so good together on the same record. So what I'm saying is, make a single together. Just one. Start with the one single. And then after that, go from that one single and make an EP together. Because I think John B and Hatina together, oh my God, that would make money.
That'd be pretty dope right there. Oh yeah.
It's a suggestion. I'm putting it in the air. See who takes it and gravitate towards it.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's not because you guys are friends. It's because you're dope. And I think two dope artists making dope music together could make a difference in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to see that for people. I want to see people getting a dose of John B and Hatina.
I know that's right. That's right. And then I guess one of my other cool experiences was when I shared the stage with Take Six. I was like, it was Take Six and Manhattan Transfer. Okay, so Manhattan Transfer, like I absolutely like. I'm gonna tell you. When I was in high school, I mean, we did a lot of their songs, in my vocal jazz classes. So, it was like so cool. And Take Six, man, they're just absolutely fantastic. Their harmonies are amazing, right? So when I walked in the back, because we had just gotten there, everybody was getting ready to do sound checks and all of that. And I walked back there and I saw them. Take Six was back there. And I was like, hi. I said, I'm Hatina. They said, yeah, we know who you are. And I was like, excuse me? I said, what? They actually knew who I was. They're like, yeah, we looked you up. We know who you are. And I was like, okay. Right? So that night, that was the first thing. And the second thing was that same night, I found out that Stevie Wonder was supposed to be there in the audience. And so I was like freaking out. I was like, are you serious right now? Are you serious? Well, he was late. So he missed my performance. And I was so sad. So I went to the back. So after the show's over and everything, they invited us in the back. There was some press back there and all this stuff, whatever. So I went back there and I saw him. So I started talking to him. And I was like, Stevie, I said, you were late. He was like, I'm sorry. He said, you missed my performance. It was so funny. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to miss your performance. It was the cutest thing. It was a cool little moment that we had. And I took a picture with them and it was so sweet. It was really sweet.
You got a picture of you and him in your phone right now? You and him?
I don't. Oh, I had to find. No, I do not.
Not like I was like, you got to show that to us on the screen right now so we can see that for my YouTube audience.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if I actually have.
I know you got a picture of you and John B though in your phone, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, show that to the YouTube audience. Oh yeah, I do
have the picture with Stevie Wonder. There it is.
Oh,
I do have it. I don't know how to. Do I need to like? How am I gonna do this?
Put it in front of the camera.
Put it up to. You just want me to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
That's me and Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah, that's Stevie Wonder. Okay, folks. See?
Trying to get the angle right. I don't know.
No, I see it. It looks good.
Go. Okay. Oh, that's better. That's a little bit better.
That's
dope. Me and Stevie Wonder.
That's dope, man.
And then you, me and John B. That's me and John right
there.
Oh,
hey, okay. Yeah, John B. I see you.
Yeah,
I see John. You, Hatina.
Me and John that's right dope. There. Yeah, he's.
Yo, people in the podcast land, you guys are missing out on these cool pictures that Hatina's showing us on the camera, man. It's really dope that she got to meet Stevie Wonder out of all people.
Oh.
And Stevie Wonder missed the show though. He ain't gonna miss no more shows. So I'll tell you that.
I was like, no, no. But Bonnie James. Oh, I have to tell you, Bonnie James is my favorite saxophonist. I'm in love with him. I just love him to death. And my son got me a ticket to one of his concerts. It was him and Jeffrey Osborne. And I had seen Jeffrey Osborne live before. But this time it was at the Hyatt, I think out in somewhere in Huntington Beach. And it was I think it was a New Year's show or something, New Year's. I had went to, but my son got me the tickets to see him because he knows how much I love Bonnie James. So I was so excited. I went, I got to see him and everything, and I got to talk to him. And I took a picture with him too. So here's my picture with him with Bonnie James.
Okay, yeah.
With Bonnie James. And I told him, I said, I just want you to know that I'm going to do a song with you one day. He was like, okay. Just put it out there. It's going to happen one day. It's going to happen. I'm just saying. It is going to happen.
Yeah, and you have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for the youngins that are coming up that want to do what you're doing?
Oh, you know what? I could say a few things. One, don't stop. I get that advice all the time from other people who are in this industry who believe in me, and they keep telling me, no matter what you do, just don't stop, Tina. Just don't stop. Don't quit. Just consistency is everything. Just keep going. Just keep going. And the other thing, personally, that I would say is be humble. Do not think more of yourself. Do not, because there's always somebody out there better. There's always somebody out there better. And if you have a crappy attitude and you think you're everything, then people aren't going to want to listen to you. They don't, no matter how much how great your music might be. People look at not just you, that it's not just your voice. It's you. It's your brand. It's you that they care about. And people like authenticity. So be humble, appreciate where you came from, appreciate and of the people that helped you get to where you are or where you're going, embrace criticism, because constructive criticism is what's going to help you to grow and get better, period. And respect your journey. I have a song called Journey that's about that. Respect it. Respect your journey. And however, whatever bumps in the road that you got to go over to get through, to in struggles to get to where you want to get through. It's a hustle. That's what it is. And it's okay. Respect that hustle, embrace it, and keep moving forward and learn. That's what I say.
That's dope. I'm digging the vibes. What is your process? So you get a song, get a beat from a producer. It says, Tina, I got a beat for you. And there's no lyrics to it, though. So you got to make the lyrics. Do you have lyrics already written? And you hear the beat, you're like, okay, I got something to fit this. Or when you hear the beat, you just go off the beat and then you start writing around that. What's your process?
Well, like I told you, I do love to write. And I do write a lot of things that come to my mind, sometimes. But for the most part, if I get a track, the track has to really speak to me. The track has to really make me feel a certain way. And when it does, then immediately I write to it. It just happens, and sometimes it's not like it could be that the hook comes first, depending on what the track is. It could be that the verses come first and then the hook comes. It doesn't matter. I write in the bathroom. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. It's what works for me. I sit there in the bathroom on my little stool that I have in there. I've looked like this cute little purple stool. And I have my speaker and my phone, and I'm playing the song over and over again. And I'm just, trying to figure out how I want this to work and how I want this mapped out. Everything that I write comes from personal experience. Anything and everything I write comes from that place. I've been living for how long now? So I have a lot of things to talk about. I've experienced a lot of things and lots of things to share, lots of things to talk about. So that's my process. It's all different, but I do make sure, like you were mentioning earlier, I go in the studio knowing what I'm going to do, because I don't like wasting time. I do not like wasting time. So time is money. So when I go in the studio, my engineer always says that you always know what you're going to do. Yes, I do. So I'll have a lot of different things mapped out. And then there's an additional creative process that happens when I'm in the studio, when I got those headphones on and I'm in front of the mic. And it's a wonderful process. I love working in the studio. I love being in there, and I love stacking vocals. I love stacking harmonies. It's so fun.
Yeah, that's what my engineer does when I go to the studio to make a track. He always has me build up my stuff. He said, "Like, you gotta layer your vocals, man. Layer your vocals. We'll pick the best vocals out of all of these, but we're gonna stack them and keep stacking them and stacking them." So he'd be like, "Hey, do that again." And we're like, "What?
Yes.
Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again." That's all I hear all night. Do that again. You hear that? You know what you just did? Do it again.
It's and I'm like, happy place. I understand.
I said, wait a minute. I thought you liked what I was doing. I do. Do it again.
Yeah, seriously, it really, being in the studio is my happy place. Like there and on the stage, those two places, that's my happy place right there. That's my zone and my element.
I feel the same way about the recording studio. And another place I love is the stage. Oh my God. When the pandemic hit, it really deflated the wind out of my sails, because we were on a verge of doing big things in 2020. And then 2020 had its own ideas.
I know.
And so we got up into 2020, and 2020 said, "Nah, y'all sitting down. What are you talking about? You ain't going on no stage. Take your butt home.
Okay.
Sit down and relax for a little bit. Get to know your family."
Seriously.
And I tell you something, I really feel that was a silver lining throughout this whole situation, is that we realized that we don't need to be out there making money. We can make money right from the comfort of our own home. Mm-hmm. And we could make a living, and we could take care of our family, and we could do our own scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if
Yep.
what we're doing doesn't interfere with our lifetime, because it doesn't take us hours to go to the home office. It only takes us a couple of minutes.
Right.
And so you could get up at any time you really feel like getting up, really, and be
Mm-hmm.
fully awake, and maybe have a couple hours of hanging out with the kids, and then it's time. But you ain't got no kids at the moment, so you good. You all you do is get up, do your business, and then be done for the day and do what you want to do after that.
That's
And
right.
that's what I respect about what you're doing in your journey, is that you're taking your life into your own hands. You've taken your
Yeah.
career and you've crafted out a map of how you want to be and how you want to
Yes.
be received and portrayed. And so when people talk about Atina, they can't say anything negative about Atina because there's nothing negative about you. Everything you do is from a good place, a happy place.
Yes.
And I see it, and it's infectious. So I have to say to you, thank you so much for being who you are, being this positive, because it's so refreshing to see a human being so full of life and such a bubbly, cheerful person. It's refreshing. I'm telling you something. You don't see that a lot, especially when you do what things I do and talk to people for a living. You don't see that a lot. And I see that in you. And it's like, wow, the people like you is who I could gravitate around and hang out with and shoot the breeze with. It's people like you that make the world go round.
Oh, thank you.
You are dope. Do you have any burning desires?
I do. One of them is I want to be on the stage at the Hollywood Bowl. That is definitely a burning desire. Yes. And then I told you my other one already, which is to be on the same stage with Jill Scott. So definitely want to be able to do that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You keep singing the way you're singing, and that's not going to be a problem. And I believe you will sell that out too.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You're going to be the headliner, and you're going to have guests, your special guests, and they're going to come out, and these special guests are going to be dope, awesome, really dope, because only dope artists hang out with dope artists. So you're going to have your friends come out, and they're going to do their sets, and then you're going to close out the show, and it's going to be an amazing show. And everybody's going to stand up with standing ovations. They're going to throw roses on the stage. That's what they're going to do, because they're going to love what you do on the stage, which I'm pretty sure they already do, because the set you do is pre-planned. Yeah, folks, she don't go on stage and just do it out of happenstance. She plans her shows out. She knows, okay, I'm going here on August 20th. I'm going here on August 15th. I'm going here on July 2nd, whatever. And she does plan it out. So before she hits the stage, she knows her band members. Like, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to play. This is how we're going to play it. These are the sets we're going to do. Everything is practiced.
Yep.
Practice makes perfect, folks.
Yes,
you can't get into the industry thinking that all you have is talent and that's all you need to work on. No, folks. Talent gets you nowhere. You got to be practicing your craft. Every day you got to practice singing. You got to sing every day.
That's right.
Me, I talk every day. That's just what I do. That's what I do. I practice myself. If I'm going to be an MC on a stage, I got to practice.
I know that's right.
I practice in the mirror. And I even look at myself. I watch my own shows. I listen to my podcast. Yeah, because I want to get better for you guys.
Yep.
America and the world. It is I, MC Andrew Love. This is Let's Chat and Jam. It's my special guest, Atina, out of LA. This lady here is one of the illest artists I've ever met. She's so dope with what she does. She's so professional at what she does. And everything she does comes out of a peaceful, positive heart. Atina is an artist that you really want to get behind because she has music for everybody. I'm telling you something, folks. If you're looking for a song because you're down and out and you need something to pick you up, Atina got a song for you. If you're looking for a song because you're tired of the bull crap that men put you through, I'm pretty sure she got a song for you.
Yeah.
If you're looking for love and you just want to sing about love and think about love, oh, Atina got a song for you.
That's right.
And of course, if you want to sing about God and you want to know what God does for you and how he makes you feel inside, and you know you can turn to God at any moment in time because you know he's got you, then yes, Atina got a song for you. See, everything I said is all real life and positive stuff, folks. Atina's not going to make you a song when you say, damn, why did I listen to that?
Yeah.
No, every time she gets in the studio or in the booth, she's a perfectionist. So she's going to make sure she's happy with it before you even get it. So before we even see the final product, it's gone through inspection. She done listened to it. She done shared it with her friends. She said, hey, man, I want you to check this out before I put this out for everybody to hear it. Because I want to make sure everybody likes it. And if you like it, I know everybody else is going to love it.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. Well, I want to say thank you for coming through the show. And since you've been here for the first time, you have now become part of the Let's Chat and Jam fan. Which means you don't have to wait for me to hit you up and say, hey, Atina, can you come to the show? Nah, you can hit me up in my DMs and say, hey, MC, I got a new song, got a new movie coming out. I got a book I wrote. I want to come and talk about it and promote it on your show. And of course, I'm going to dig my calendar out and I'm going to say, deal, you in, let's go. It's just simple when you're part of the Let's Chat and Jam fan. So I want to say thank you for your time. I want to thank you for your being here and your presence, man. It's so infectious. You're positive, you laugh. It's awesome. And we need more people like you in the world. We need more people like Atina in the industry putting out positive content and showing love to her fan base. I really appreciate that. And yeah, you're one of a kind, Atina. And it's been a pleasure having you here on Let's Chat and Jam. It really has. And so, folks, you got to tap in. And can you tell the people where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me. Hatinasmuzick. That's Hatinas, as in Sam, Musick. Hatinasmuzick. And that's on straight across the board. That's my website, hatinasmuzick.com. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Hatinasmuzick.
Well, that's so simple, man. That's easy. Yep. See, now, folks, you don't even have to worry about how you're going to find her because she just made it so simple. Hatinasmuzick all the way through. And the way you spell music is so original to you that it's not hard to find you on Google either. Right.
And if you just want to Google me, just H''Atina. That's my name, Atina. And you'll find me. I'll just pop right up.
Yes, that's right. H''Atina. And she'll pop right up. Thank you for coming through the show. I must appreciate you. I really do.
Thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And stay safe out there in LA, please.
Okay, will do.
Yes. Sure. And everybody else, y'all stay safe. And just remember this. When you have a dream, go for your dream. Because only you can stop you. And nothing beats a failure but a try. Peace out, folks. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like and share the content, as well as hit the notification icon so you don't miss A Conversation with series right here on Let's Chat and Jam.